Hi, my name is Aretha and welcome back to my channel. So today's Weight Loss Wednesday vlog is a little bit late and I'm going to go into all of that. So if you've been following along on my channel, you know I've been playing a game on diet and this week has been horrible. And when I say this week, I mean like the previous week. So what I normally do is I track from Monday to Sunday, so the end day to Sunday, and then I have like Monday, Tuesday to kind of put together a vlog and then record it, edit it and things like that, and then post it for Wednesday. So that's normally what I do. So my weigh-ins are actually on Sundays. So if you've actually been following me, the game on diet works for 4 weeks and I've actually been on holiday. So we've been all around Ontario visiting family members and traveling in a car and yeah, like staying no longer than like 3 days in one place, and yeah, it's been challenging. The food, I did eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, so I'm glad about that. I did do that very well. I stayed away from I guess breads and gluten and any kind of wheat as much as possible, because I do know that if you follow any of the other vlogs that I've watched, I try to stay away from anything that's grain based, just because I do follow eat for your blood type, and so for my blood type it's supposed to not be that good to eat those things. And I also have PCOS, which means that I do have a higher chance of having insulin resistance, which will turn into type 2 diabetes. So I try to stay away from gluten as much as possible, and specifically wheat, because for me, I find it doesn't sit well in my stomach. I did get tested for celiac and it came back negative, but my doctor told me that because I know that when I eat it, I do feel bloated and it doesn't sit well in my stomach, that I most likely just have an intolerance. Because there's a difference between an allergy and an intolerance. Like, I'm lactose intolerant. I can eat dairy. I just get really gassy afterwards. It really depends on what kind of dairy it is. Like cheese, if it's older cheese, I'm okay. If it's Greek yogurt, I'm okay. If it's different kind of yogurt, it bothers me a little bit. My worst one is cream cheese, or cream cheese. Cream cheesecake, right? Yeah. Anything like that, oh my god, I'm puking. Like, I kid you not. I learned this a long time ago. If it's really thick cream cheese like cake, I'm puking. Like, I've literally learned that I will puke. My body's like, no. So for anything wheat, I've noticed that if I eat too many things like that, then I usually get really bloated. So I try to stay away from that on this trip. It did work out pretty well, although sitting in a car for sometimes 21 hours, sometimes 13, sometimes 7, sometimes 4, my feet were really, really swollen the whole time. I couldn't weigh myself because I didn't have a scale, and plus it's kind of hard when you don't have the same scale, because all scales are different, and so you should really use the same one. And so I didn't really weigh myself. And of course, I came back like Sunday night, 1 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning. So I had to weigh myself after being in a car for 21, 22 hours. My feet were so swollen. It was ridiculous. Oh my goodness. And we drove through a thunderstorm. I kid you not. My mom was driving. The thunderstorm hit. It was like lit up the sky. It was horrible. It was raining so bad. My mom didn't know where the road was. She was like, "Where's the road?" I'm like, "It's right there." So we switched drivers. I started driving. My mom sat in the back. My youngest nephew was with us as well, and he was like so scared. He was crying in the back, holding on to my mom. And my other nephew was like, "Can we just pull over and wait till it's done?" And I'm like, "Look, the storm is moving this way. The faster we get that way, then, the storm will be past." So, yeah, because I heard about this storm because I was watching on Facebook and stuff, and I did hear about the storm from people in Edmonton about how bad it was and how it had already passed. So I knew that once we got close to the city that it would pass, by the time we got there. So, yeah, it's definitely been a trip. Halfway through, my mother and I I kind of noticed that my pee started smelling really bad, and I was getting like, I thought it was from driving so much, but my like lower back was like starting to kill me. Like my lower back and like, I don't know, just my sides were really starting to hurt. And I was telling my mother, I was like, I think I have a bladder infection. And so as we got closer to home, I knew that was one of the first things I was going to do, is go to the doctor and go see if I, had a bladder infection. And my mom was like, you know what? I think I have one too. So we both went together. Monday was a write-off. My friend brought back my dog so my dog could come back home. And, but my mother and I basically slept all day Monday as much as possible. And we just I felt really sick. My sinuses were killing me. My back was killing me. I just felt so sick. So Tuesday, both my mother and I went to go to the Medi Center, and of course the doctor comes in and goes, congratulations, you both have bladder infections or urinary tract infections. Yeah. So we were like, great. Okay. So we're both on antibiotics. I started taking them right away. I felt really nauseous and really sick, and I've been trying to stay away from gluten, which is great. And yeah. So I weighed myself on Monday. It said I gained like, was it 4 pounds, 5 pounds? Yeah. And so I was like, well, of course I do. My feet are like freaking balloons. Like, of course I weigh this much. So technically for my weigh-in on Sunday, it says I gained 5 pounds, but I knew that it was probably not it. I did do measurements as well. I did gain inches everywhere, but I don't know if I was just swollen or what. I haven't done any measurements since then. But I'm basically, you know what? It's not that bad. I'm writing it off. It's fine. Whatever. But I did weigh myself on Wednesday once all the swelling and stuff went down and I started feeling better. And I'm actually back down to where I was before. So I know that all that weight gain and stuff was all water weight. Because yeah, once all the swelling went down and I had good sleep and was able to rest my feet and not be in a car for like 20 hours a day, yeah, all of that stuff went down. So yeah, so I guess good thing is I went on basically almost a 2.5 week trip, driving around, and I basically didn't gain weight. Yay! So that's good. So the reason why I'm so late on this as well is because, oh my goodness, the bladder infection, I'm pretty sure I have a little bit of a sinus infection too, but since I've been taking antibiotics for my bladder infection, my sinuses have been clearing up too, so I'm feeling much better. But I've literally been sleeping, and I think sometimes when you're really tired and exhausted and your body just wants to sleep, sometimes it's just good to just sleep. So I've been sleeping as much as possible. I have been getting up, and I've been working on my website. I did have a blogger website, but I decided to go and get a WordPress website and just switch to that instead of using Blogger. And so I just finally put that up, and I've been working on that when I was awake, but there were times when I was like, okay, I worked on that for like 4 hours. Okay, it's nap time. Today is one of the days that I actually feel good. I'm literally going to I went for a walk this morning with my mother, and we were going to take our usual walk that's like 5,000 steps, but we ended up deciding to go a shorter way, and I was like drenched in sweat. It was so bad. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling so hot. Like even now my face feels like it's on fire, and I'm pretty sure it's just because I'm still recuperating and getting better. And so I'll probably take a nap after this because I'm already feeling tired. Anyways, yeah, so my weight loss Wednesday was pretty good. I mean, I didn't really gain too much weight, and so now I'm not going to play the game on diet this time. I'm going to give that a rest. I realize it's a little bit harder for me to do when you don't have someone to play against. It's a lot easier if you can, recruit people to play the game with you, because then you kind of have like these people to work with. But when you're doing it by yourself, I don't know. It just seemed like a lot to have to keep counting all your points and stuff, and yeah. I do want to look into maybe going to see a naturopath, because it's something that I wanted to do before and I haven't done yet. but I guess just the cost has always scared me a little bit, and because right now I'm not working, I don't know if I could afford to do that. So yeah, I either need to get a part-time job or something, and also first, yeah, I have to do something. Anyways, but because I do get prescribed metformin from my doctor for my PCOS to prevent me, not because I'm a type 2 diabetic, but because it's a preventative measure. So it helps with insulin resistance, and it helps your body, I guess, respond to insulin better, so you don't have spikes of insulin, which causes weight gain around your stomach and also harder to lose weight. And I just would like to do more of a natural one. I do take the metformin occasionally, like I just always forget to take it, to be honest, and I'm not 100% sure if I want to take it. So yeah, I don't know. I just want to see a naturopath and just see if there's an alternative way. I did see that there are herbs that do something similar to metformin, and I want to see if that's a possibility. So I don't know. I'm gonna think about it, because I'm a firm believer that you should have good relationships with your doctors, and you should be able to have those conversations with them if you want to take something or not. So yeah, that's something I want to look into. But other than that, that's been my day so far. I'm gonna go now and take a nap, and hopefully start creating more videos and editing the videos of my trip. So I will talk to you again. Don't forget to like this video and let me know what you think. Do you like these videos? Do you want me to talk about something different? Do you want me to show you what I eat? I don't know, like is there something that would make these videos more watchable, I guess? I don't know. I guess I record this because I just want to share some things with you and share my weight loss journey, but at the same time I want to make it entertaining. So if it's not entertaining, let me know and I will try to do my best. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.